You know, boys, it's about 6:30 a.m. right now, and I always come out to this trail. Every single day. It's always in the morning, but every day I like to come out to a trail and just walk and just be in my thoughts, be in silence. Right now there's some cars driving by. It's not very silent, but at times when I feel like my mind's clogged up, I always love to come out here and just walk and just pray to God, man. I think it's so important for us to have spots in our life where we can go to, and slow down, slow down in the chaos. Because like I said, bro, these last couple of weeks, there's been a lot of chaos going through my mind, a lot of chaos going through my life, and it hasn't even been anything really different. It's been the way my mind's been reacting to things has been just that much different, man. It's just made my life feel different, Truthfully, brother, God's always on your life. It's just, are you listening or not? That's like coming out spaces like this. It's like, it allows me to be able to listen. I'm able to listen. I'm able to listen to things that I can't listen to when I'm always busy, It's so easy to think you're too busy for God. It's so easy to think, man, I'm too busy for that. I'm too busy for that. I have to do this, I have to do that. I've been there, bro. Like, I've been there where it feels like, man, I'm too busy, But truthfully, brother, we're never too busy, God needs to be the center of everything we do. And when he's the center of everything we do, everything around us just prospers. Everything around us just grows, Like, for so long, I was so scared to focus too much on God. Because I thought if I focused too much on God, everything around me was gonna fall apart. When truthfully God showed me everything around me had to fall apart so I could see how much I need him, And that's truthfully the thing, man. It's like a lot of times you see your life falling apart, you see everything falling down, you see everything is crashing down. Truthfully, that's God trying to get your attention to focus on him. We need to focus on God, bro. We need to focus on what steps does he want me to take? What steps does God have planned for me? What does God see that I don't? I woke up this morning, brother, and I was like, man, God, what do you see that I don't? What doors do you open up that I don't see? What are you trying to get me to realize? And every single time, it's like I always come back to square one. I always end up needing him. And brother, if we just focus on him, like all the steps I have to take all start to make sense, And I think that's what's just missing so much in our generation, bro. It's like we want to focus on everything but God. We want to focus on the things. We don't want to focus on the guy on our creator that's actually doing it. Because, brother, at the end of the day, when we focus on just this vanity, when we focus on these things that make us feel good, when we focus on these things that, that we think are going to make our lives better, when we get those things, God's going to show us, man, at the top of the mountain, it feels the same. He's going to show us that even though we got those things, our life is going to feel the exact same because we look at those things that change our life instead of looking at God and knowing that he's going to change my life. These things that we can attain, brother, the physique, these are blessings. I look at these things as blessings. I show up every single day because it's a gift. Why would I squander the gifts I've been given? Why would we want to squander the gifts we've been given? We do these things. We get in the best shape possible. We build ourselves every single day. We strive for success because God's given us the gift to do something. But the focus isn't on the actual gift itself. The focus is on God, Lord, on Jesus Christ, because without him, everything is fleeting. Everything is vanity, brother. And even me coming out here today, bro, I didn't want to record a video. But God has gifted me a passion, gifted me a fire, gifted me a platform to constantly show up, regardless if it's an empty room or it's a full room. And brother, every single thing we do in this life should be with that mindset. Because if you go into everything in life with the mindset of, God's given me this. God's given me this opportunity. I get to do this. So why would I squander it? Why wouldn't I show up? It's like every single level we get the same procrastinations. We get the same self-doubts. We get the same thoughts. It's just, what decision do we make? Who are we focused on? There was a time where I'm not gonna say I hated myself, but I truthfully disliked so many things about myself. I truthfully disliked the way people treated me. I just disliked my view not only on myself, but the view that people had on me. And it was like, man, I was always thinking, bro, like, okay, once I get this physique, once I grow my hair long, once I look this certain way, everything about my life is gonna be perfect. I'm not gonna need nothing. No one's gonna take anything of me. I'm gonna beat everyone out. And bro, at the end of the day, like, sure, that was the mindset I needed to get in, but God showed me that wasn't the mindset I needed to get out. And brother, what I mean by that vanity, that anger that I had, the sin in me, the wickedness that I needed to get up off my butt and strive for something, try to be better, it helped me. But that's not the end all be all. At the end of the day, getting the physique, getting the girl, looking a certain way, having the looks, having the physique, having all these things, it's all vanity. It's all fleeting. Everyone, it's so crazy. We think the things of this world are gonna make us feel better. We think the things of this world are gonna fix the problems we have, the wickedness we have, the sickness that we all have as human beings. We think that's gonna make us feel better. At the end of the day, the only thing that can truthfully fulfill the void in our heart, brother, is our relationship with Jesus Christ. Truthfully, brother, the Jared I am today cannot do anything without Jesus Christ. I would have already fell apart. I would have already lost myself if I didn't have a relationship with Jesus Christ. If Jesus Christ was the center of my life, if he wasn't my heartbeat, I would be a dead man. I'm already a dead man walking. Because without him, I'm done. Without him, I don't have anything. Like, brother, truthfully, how do you expect to stay consistent? How do you expect to be disciplined? How do you expect to stick to that passion, to that goal in your heart? How do you expect to find your purpose? How do you expect to find yourself if you're focused on anything but the person who created you? It's not a coincidence that every single time you try to show up, there always ends up being this constant loop or this lack of vision, this lack of the end of the tunnel, because you don't have a relationship with the one that knows your end from your beginning. The only reason I can show up every single day because I already know Jesus Christ has my story written out from the end to the beginning, but it's not even about me. It's about the people I impact with the gifts he's given me. It's very hard, brother, to show up when you're only thinking about yourself, you know? And truthfully, like, man, I don't know, man. It's so fulfilling, brother, knowing that every day I show up, that there's no wasted steps. It's just, man, how many times can I show up even when the lights feel bright, when the lights feel dim, when the room feels dark, when the room feels lit? How many times can I show up, you know? How many times can I beat the enemy? Because even coming here, driving down here, brother, like, I didn't know. Like, it's so crazy because even coming to record this video, I didn't know, truthfully, you know, I didn't want to do it. I didn't feel encouraged. I didn't feel inspired. But I knew, like, God's given me something to do. So I'm going to go and do it. And that's what I always stand by, brother. But, boys, we all have a purpose. We all have visions. We all have dreams. But where are you looking for them? Like, where are you looking for? Where in your heart are you digging at these things from? Find it through Christ, brother. Find it through Christ, because, man, conquering ourselves is deeper than ourselves, you know? I didn't know if I was gonna make this video a vlog, if I was gonna make this video just a video that's just me talking, but I have a lot of my heart to speak, so, you know, I was like, you know what? I might as well speak it, you know? But regardless, I love y'all boys. I'm gonna catch y'all boys on the flip side. Link in the description. I'm on Instagram more than I'm on here. I love y'all boys. All right, man.